The hornets are all riled up and flying all around here. Larry thinks they're trying to get a lizard that's in behind the screen.
Because he's so close to the nest. They think it's a threat to the
There's
nest.
a lot of them coming out. I think I'll save my good morning from in here. I don't think I want to go out there on the porch right now. So, good morning. This is Tuesday, November the 1st, 2022, and it's about 9 o'clock. I'm back from walking, had my breakfast. I got to go feed George. But you can hear the bees hitting the window. Well, what'd you do? Did you jump up on your house? You gonna go over on the swing? If you didn't see our last video, this is George. He's a kitten that was dropped off just a while back, and we adopted him. So that's how we came to have him. We put that golf ball there on the table for him to play with. This is the first time he's done anything with it. He just had breakfast. So. Looks like I'm going to climb that. No, you don't need to climb that. No, can't have you climbing out yet. No, you don't need to go climbing up there. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Back down. Go down. Go down. He wants to be free to roam. So she stays in the cage now when we're not out here, at least for a couple more days. You did it. He made it up to the window. He did that yesterday. He jumped up on the swing first and then went up there. I'm glad there's no hornets on this side of the house. Says, I could be an inside kitten. Yeah, you could be an inside kitten. But that'll have to wait till we go to North Carolina for you to be inside. Right now you're outside. Come on, you can do it. And down. Good job. She wants to be free to, he wants to be free to roam. Come here. Come here. Come here. Didn't like me moving my foot. I put George back in the pen and he'd rather be out, but I can't watch him every minute to keep him here. This is where the azalea was, here by the back entrance. And there he's put fertilizer down. He's got some cabbage he's going to plant in there. Looks like good soil. He's covering up the fertilizer. And there he decided he wants to spray the hornets. I got a new can of hornet spray today. I'm not going to go out there in case they come flying out. He's spraying. There he goes. He sprayed it so it soaked it good. That's what the directions said. See one there flying around. This is a big morning for George. I'm going to let him out of the cage and off the deck and see if he runs away or not. We've had him now a week. So I'm going to close this gate here and let him out and feed. And then while he's eating, I'm going to open it back up again. So he'll be able to leave if he wants to. I'm just going to put it against here without locking it. There. Now, I will get him out and feed him and then open the gate and see what he does. I hope he doesn't run away forever. There's a kitty having his breakfast. Now I'm going to open the gate and see if he runs away forever. Right now he's busy eating. Find out what happens when he finds out it's open. I said, we'll find out what happens when he finds out it's open.
Hey, George.
He's busy right now. Want to come sit?
This is wet, probably. I can't stand. I'll sit where you were sitting.
See a little dry spot?
It don't matter. You sit there.
Well, he had his breakfast, and we let him loose, and he's sitting out there by the pool. So he hasn't gone off completely. We're taking down the wire now. He went down on the pool cover, down in the water.
Hey, kitty, kitty.
Well, we took the fence all down, and George ran away. He went to the pool, and then he went back to that big tree, and then he went to the wood pile, and then he just went on back, and the neighbor's dog was out, and he kind of arched his back at it. And now it's 10:30, and he's come back to the porch. So now he can come and go as he likes. I guess he wanted to come back and have another little snack. And that's me. He wants to play with my fingers, but he bites. He does that. There he cut. He's got a sling there. He's cut all the little gum trees that all came up around his stump. Got them all cut, and then he's going to burn them. So that's what he was doing while I was playing with George and putting Laverne and Shirley back in the coop for the day.
Let them dry and burn them. That's it.
He said he let him dry and burn them. We had mini blinds here at the windows, and the other one broke. And so I bought a new one, and I've been trying for like 2 hours to get it up. These new latchers are so much harder than the old ones. And the old ones don't fit on the new ones, of course.
Whoa!
Run! Well, there's still hornets in the nest.
Just one of them?
This is Wednesday, November the 2nd still. And we're coming here to church for prayer meeting. But the clouds are really pretty tonight. Here's the pretty clouds.
Yeah, that is pretty.
Yeah.
How y'all doing?
Isn't that pretty color?
Mm-hmm.
This,
Yep. They're not hardly moving either, are they?
just laying there.
Oh.
All around. Larry knocked down the hornet's nest in the dark this morning, and now he's getting a big wasp nest. There's the hornet's nest, what's left of it. See all the layers it makes. The hornets are all gone. I think they must have left because there wasn't a lot of bodies in there. We got this big limb hanging down low. We can't drive under it.
It's a live oak.
It's a live oak. So we decided to cut it off because it grows limbs pretty fast. Larry had to take the saw back and sharpen it because we were sawing away and weren't making much progress. There it is. Want me to do some now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. It ought to come now. Grab it here and walk around with it.
Want me to help you?
Maybe.
It came down. We just walked around with it. Larry says that's enough for today, and I think we've earned a trip to the cookout for a milkshake. Yep, there's the limb we cut off the tree. We'll cut it up and get a little bit of firewood out of it. But thought I'd show it from a distance so you can get a better view of how big it is and how much it opened up under there. This is Friday morning, and we put Laverne and Shirley out here in the coop. It's warm enough now, and they're big enough. We're going to leave them in the coop tonight. See, they're flying all around, jumping all around. They've grown so much. We'll have the heat light on for them tonight, but it's supposed to be in the 60s. So we think they're big enough to spend the night, not have to take them in each evening. These green peppers we brought back from North Carolina, even though the stems are green, the roots have died, so we're just going to pull them up and put something else in there. There's cherry tomatoes growing in there already. Another green pepper there and 2 more down at the end. Miss Lori on Whippoorwill Hollow was cutting all her sage and herbs, so I'm going to cut my sage. I picked this much sage. Betty and I are here at the movie theater. We're going to come see Ticket to Paradise with George Clooney and Julia Roberts. So we've been looking forward to it. Look who's up this morning. I guess we could call him George. Curious George. I was saying yesterday we would call him George Clooney because he's a cool cat. Guess he might be ready for breakfast. Larry's cutting up the lamb. And cut the bigger pieces off. I don't think I finished telling you about my window blinds. When I washed the window and came out and got behind this one to wash it, it fell apart. It was already broke, but the whole thing started falling apart. So I went to Walmart and got 2, so I had one matching for each window. And I brought them home, put it up, and it was too short by about 2 inches. So I took them back to Walmart, got 2 more blinds. Only these were like accordion window blind, but I could not get the latch to lock in to hang them. I tried and tried, and I just couldn't get it to go up. And they were $17.88 a piece. So then I took them back to Walmart. No, first I went to Rose's, and I got these blinds for $4.99 each instead of $17.88. So I brought them home, and they went right up within 15 minutes like it said, but the others I could not get it up at all. So now I have matching window blinds that work. Yay! This is Sunday the 6th of November and we're on our way to church. Today's Addie's birthday, so happy birthday Addie, number 14. Well, church is over. Everybody's coming out to go home. It was a good sermon. I haven't put Pastor Clay in the last couple of times in my videos. I just didn't have time. But we're still watching them every week. So here's just another snippet.
To choose this day who you're going to serve. And he said, but it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter whether you serve God or you go on and you serve these idols and you compromise with the world, because he said, as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. You see, God needs us to make a choice, to become useful, to become faithful, to be willing to sacrifice if necessary, but to always have the courage to stand in the face of every person with faith who wants to stand against the cross. That's who he needs us to be. And the choice is there.
Larry's going off to town without me this morning. He's going to meet Steffi. I got too much cooking to do and things to do to go. They've been picking the cotton. That's big bales of cotton there under that blue tarp and the green tarp. Big machine back there. This is Tuesday the 8th. It's the day to vote. I'm making bread.
George, high five. High five. Yeah. High five.
Larry's got PT this morning, so we're here for his exercise. Well, we're done voting. That just took a few minutes. Food Lion had pork loin on sale yesterday, so I got 3 packages. And we saved some fat. Might see if we make lard out of it. And then Larry's slicing it because Food line doesn't do slicing anymore, so Larry's slicing it. And then I'm putting it up here in individual bags. So then I will put them in a food saver bag and put them in the freezer. Well, there it is, the last one. I had 3.
It's much sharper.
I had to stop and sharpen the knife. It's going to make a lot of good Sunday dinners. Okay, I got to stop and put them in the bags. Can't tell if you can see, there's a pretty sunset. Different colored clouds, just in stripes. Vapor trails. This is Wednesday, November the 9th, and there's a tropical storm coming tomorrow, so we're going to pick our oranges. These 2 oranges are down on the ground, so I want to pick them. And there was a third one there, but I think it dried up. I got them picked. This is a nice big orange. That's a nice big one. They're both nice. The chickens are all out here with us. We were afraid that George was going to chase the chickens and be a problem, but they seem to have made friends and get along pretty good. George has gotten so when we come out in the yard, he comes with us, follows us out. But the chickens are all right here, and they're kind of ignoring each other.
Wind will blow it down. Okay. All right, George.
George just likes to be here and hang out with the chickens. Well, they're here doing feed and water, so chickens came back, so did George. We got 1 egg this morning so far. He's going to have a little drink of chicken water. He's got a cup of water on the porch, but I guess chicken water is better. We're on our way to the monthly church business meeting. Should be there in a little bit. Time change makes it dark now. We're here at church, and I got the Veterans Day up on the church sign to honor the veterans. It looks like the rain from tropical storm has arrived. We went out and picked up pine cones from under the trees out there this morning. It was just a little misty. It hadn't really started to rain. And we got the generator out of the building and put it in the carport in case power goes out. But we need this rain. We're happy to get it. George is back hanging out with the chickens all morning. He likes to lay in their pen. My friend Bonnie that I walk with has a pecan tree, and she gave me a bag of pecans the other day that were cracked. And so yesterday and today I've been picking them out, and I'm all done. So I put them in the oven for 30 minutes at 107 degrees just to make sure they're good dried out. Now I'm going to put them in pint jars and freeze them because I'm out of food saver bags. Here's my pecans all done, ready to go in the freezer. The one on the right is white because I took it out of the freezer. So I've got 3. Well, this is Friday the 11th, Veterans Day. So I wish all of our veterans good wishes. Larry just got back from therapy, and the tropical storm has left. We had some rain during the night, but rain gauge is only showing about 3/4 of an inch that we got. But it did rain a lot in the afternoon. It was nice. So we got nice rain out of it. And there was a tornado warning about 5:30 yesterday, but it didn't amount to anything. And then I had tornado watch about all night, but we slept and nothing happened. This is Friday, and I brought Betty over here to get her blood checked. They check how thick it is. We went through and made a list of all of her duck prints. The rain we had was good for our broccoli, and the storm's over, so now we're getting ready to put the cover over it. It keeps the worms, butterflies out. We only had enough hoops to cover 1 row, so there was fence there around the cabbage. So we took that fence down and bent it in half and made it a cover for the other side. If you can see through there, there's a bent wire that covers up the other row of broccoli. And we got to fasten the clothespins. That'll keep the butterflies out, hopefully. And we didn't have enough to do the whole length, so we'll see how these do without any cover on them, see if the bugs eat them up. My summer flowers are blooming. These right here are I think kind of type of aster maybe. I don't know what they are, but all the others are done blooming a long time ago, and then these just decided to bloom. But I think they're pretty. It's Sunday morning and we're on our way to church and the Sunday school. At church this morning, Larry and I volunteered to drop off the Christmas boxes for Samaritan's Purse at the next drop-off point. So after church we loaded them all here in the truck. So our little church has several. There's another stack over here. And there's some more down that way. And some right here. We'll take them Monday or Tuesday, and there's another church that's collecting them, and then they come pick them up. We're here. We just dropped off the shoe boxes. We took them in the church. There was 39. So Samaritan's Purse Operation Christmas Child. Well, we dropped off the shoe boxes, and we were early for the doctor, so we stopped here at the Cookout and got us a milkshake and split it.
Snickers milkshake.
Good. We're here. This is building for Larry's defibrillator doctor. So Larry's going to go have his checkup. They just run a instrument over it, see how it's doing, reads it. Well, we went in for Larry's appointment with the defibrillator doctor, and they told us he's not here. He's only here on Mondays. He must be in Mount Pleasant today. So we called and left a message that we need a new appointment. We went shopping this afternoon, and Larry needed new boots for walking around in the water and things. And we went to 4 stores. We went to two shoe stores, and we went to a sporting goods store, and nobody had this kind of just rubber boot. And so we found them at Walmart. So he now has boots to keep his feet dry. It won't be long. Thanksgiving's going to be here next Thursday. Good night. God bless.